Now that we've broken down how school funding works and what property reassessments do and don't do, let's talk about the referendum itself, because this is where it really counts. Over the past several years, the cost of running our schools has gone up by an average of 7.4% per year. That includes salaries and benefits, because we want to keep great teachers and staff, energy costs, because schools need things like heat, lights, and internet to function, and supplies and materials, because learning requires materials. But here's the problem. While expenses have been growing at 7.4% per year, our revenue has only grown about 3.55% per year.
What are those things? Were those the other cars?
So why isn't revenue growing fast enough? Well, state funding is formula-based. It doesn't fully keep up with inflation and rising costs. Local funding depends on referendums, meaning we need to go to the community for approval to adjust our tax rate.
And a school district going for a referendum for operating costs is a completely normal process in our educational system here at Delaware. As you can see by this graph, revenue from property taxes remains relatively fixed, while expenditures increase every year. When a referendum is successful, the district operates at a surplus, where revenue surpasses expenditures, allowing the district to replenish its local reserves. Over time, as expenditures naturally increase due to inflation, salaries, and operational costs, they eventually surpass revenue, forcing districts to rely on reserve funds until another referendum becomes necessary. Delaware school districts typically hold operating referendums every 5 to 7 years. Thanks to strong fiscal stewardship and federal COVID-19 relief funds, Indian River School District delayed this need until 2025. However, since 2023, we've operated at a deficit, using surplus funds. After extending this period to 8 years, we now must hold a referendum to sustain expenditures and address inflation. This cycle is essential for maintaining high-quality education, supporting teachers, and ensuring students have the resources they need to succeed. Without periodic referendums, districts would be forced to make difficult cuts that would impact class sizes, academic programs, and extracurricular opportunities. And that's exactly what your vote in this referendum will help address. On the official ballot, you'll see that this referendum is designed to support the retention and recruitment of staff, while also ensuring that our operating costs keep pace with inflation. A yes vote also means continued investment in safety and security across the district, as well as maintaining strong curricular and instructional programs. It also supports extracurricular activities like visual and performing arts, athletics, and clubs. These are all important opportunities that could be at risk if the referendum doesn't pass. This referendum isn't about extravagant projects. It's about ensuring that students have the resources they need in school and that we can continue to attract and retain the best educators for our schools during a national teacher shortage. For the average taxpayer in IRSD, this referendum would mean an increase of $24.10 per month based on the average IRSD property assessment of $23,893. Keep in mind, if your property reassessment came in significantly higher after reassessment, the tax rate will be adjusted so that the average homeowner in IRSD still sees an increase of about $24.10 per month. We are continuously evaluating ways to operate more efficiently while maintaining the high-quality education and services our students and community expect. This includes making difficult cuts and budget decisions to ensure we maximize every dollar while minimizing the impact on taxpayers and the education that we provide.
But if the referendum doesn't pass, the district would face even deeper cuts, which could mean larger class sizes, fewer teachers and staff, cuts to programs, and potential reductions in transportation and maintenance. In short, the school district would have to be forced to make decisions that would directly impact the quality of education and services that we provide to our students on a daily basis. At the end of the day, this isn't about politics or choosing sides. It's about ensuring our schools have the resources they need to support students while also respecting the financial realities of families in our community. This decision impacts both education and household budgets, and your voice matters in shaping that future. No matter where you stand, the most important thing is that you stay educated and informed and make your voice heard by voting on March 20th at any of the following locations.
Feel free to share this video on social media, drop any questions in the comments. We'll do our best to answer as many as possible.